for your glove. I like this.
Yeah, so this is my Shagger second year. You know, just went with the camo, with the Canadian flag. You know, one team for the whole country, so get a lot of Canadian support. So thought it would be kind of cool to throw that on there.
Sure, you've been amazing your last 2 starts. One earned run given up. What have you found between now and then?
Yeah, I mean, more than anything, just kind of making sure that I get my splitter grip. You know, it's a big pitch for me, so for whatever reason, my kind of fingers want to keep moving on the baseball, so I just kind of got to remind them to kind of stay put. And you know, I feel like if I can do that and throw strikes with my fastball, you know, I feel like I can, you know, get primarily the majority of hitters that I face out. You know, obviously I need a mix, you know, and mix pitching up in the zone, down in the zone, but you know, the splitter is always a big pitch for me. So
I know you saw the rumors all offseason, but how happy were you when you finally saw Vlad Jr. lock up?
Yeah, for sure. You know, especially in spring, you know, that was the topic this spring. So, you know, it's nice to lock down a guy like him. You know, he's an organization's dream. You know, he's unbelievable with fans. You know, he's a great guy. He's always working hard, and so, you know, he was born in Canada, so, you know, it's a perfect fit.
I wonder, have you been watching elder LSU grad Josh Smith over the last 2 years and a half? We've got to see him close, and from the 2023 World Series year to seeing him on the bench to seeing where he's at now. I mean, leadoff hitter tonight and damn near the best batter on the team. How did you watching him?
Yeah, I think last year was kind of his coming out party. You know, I think he hit over 300 last year, close to it for the majority of the year. You know, he's a tricky hitter. You know, and last year you kind of saw his power go up. You know, he definitely has some pop, especially for his size, kind of sneaky pop. But you know, he's a guy that, you know, you can put out at short. You feel pretty confident with him being out there. You know, with Seager being out, and so, you know, where he plays when he comes back, I don't know, but yeah, he's definitely kind of turned himself into a really good player.
Well, yeah, he makes it hard to take him off the shortstop. My last question is that time of year, College World Series, and of course you guys are hosting a regional. Have you got to watch any of the team this year?
Yeah, you know, the biggest thing with LSU is their pitching staff. Their pitching staff has been incredible. I mean, the amount of arms that they have right now, you know, the NIL stuff is just, you know, LSU has so much money. They're such a big program. They can go out and get just about any JUCO arm that they want to come to LSU. And so, you know, you're going to kind of see them get back to the powerhouse that I think, you know, they really are in the next couple of years. But, you know, Jay Johnson has done an unbelievable job since he's taken over the program. Obviously, Dylan Cruz has come out of there, Paul Skeens. You know, the talent is kind of off the charts. It's really exciting to kind of see the next new wave of these young LSU players kind of get to the big leagues and have success.
Watching, my last question, watching Bowden Francis yesterday, first outing where he didn't give up any runs. He had the 2 near no-hitters last year, so you know the potential he has, but just talk about the growth he's had over the last few years.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing with him is execution. You know, he's a guy who he throws so many strikes that at times it'll kind of get him in trouble. So I think he, you know, yesterday he really kind of executed his pitches more kind of to a finer percentage than really he has this year. But, you know, with his stuff and his ability to throw strikes, you feel pretty confident that he's going to go out there and give you a chance. And like you said, last year he was the best pitcher in baseball the last month. I mean, it wasn't even close. So you know that that's in there, and you just got to kind of get him some confidence back, and hopefully tomorrow we'll kind of get that going.
All right, man. Well, good luck, and wish you good health this season.
Thank you, man.
All right.